Beyond Debt Show. I'm your host, Billy, and alongside me is Sarah. Today's topic is 5 tips for holiday budgeting, mastering holiday spending, and creating a holiday budget. The holiday season is a time for joy, celebration, and, let's face it, a whole lot of spending. It's easy to get caught up in the festive spirit and overspend, especially with all the enticing holiday sales and the pressure to find the perfect holiday gifts. But before you know it, you might find yourself with a mountain of debt and a serious case of post-holiday financial regret. That's where budgeting for the holidays comes in. This guide will give you some holiday budgeting tips and help you create a holiday budget so you can enjoy the festivities without breaking the bank. Welcome everyone to our holiday budgeting chat, talking about how to keep the festive spirit high without draining your bank account and making sure you enjoy your season.
Absolutely. It's such a timely topic. What's the big idea behind managing holiday expenses this year?
Well, it starts with understanding your own holiday budget. Like you've got to assess your income and see what's realistically available after your taxes and essential bills. It's all about striking that balance.
Right. So it's kind of like saying, hey, I can only use so much without affecting my day-to-day finances, correct?
Exactly. You're not looking to dip into credit too much because we all know that using credit can lead to a spiral of debt. The idea is to set aside a specific percentage of your earnings, say, for instance, around 5% to maybe even 10%, specifically for holiday spending.
Makes sense. So if I understand correctly, it's about creating a spending cap based on your income to avoid that dreaded post-holiday bill shock?
Yes, absolutely. And there's even a neat formula you can use. Essentially, take your total monthly income, post-taxes, and all that jazz, and multiply it by your chosen percentage. If you're making, say, $3,000 a month and you choose 10%, then your holiday budget is $300. It's a really simple calculation that makes everything so tangible.
I like that approach because it takes the mystery out of budgeting. It pretty much tells you, this is what you can spend, no surprises later.
Exactly. And once you know your overall limit, it's key to break it down into categories. Think about where most of your money goes: gifts, decorations, entertainment, food, even travel. This helps prevent impulse buys.
So you're saying instead of just a lump sum, you allocate amounts to each category? Like, if you spent a lot on gifts last year, adjust it accordingly?
Yes, exactly. Look back at last year's spending. It gives you a good idea of what to expect and where adjustments need to be made. Now, this method really helps in planning out like a detailed holiday spending roadmap.
I've noticed that many people often fall into the trap of overspending because they just get swept away by the holiday excitement.
Right, and that's where effective saving strategies come in. One big tip is to compare prices before you buy anything, whether online or in-store. There are so many deals out there, especially during Black Friday or Cyber Monday, and you want to snag the best one.
I mean, it's a bit like being on a treasure hunt, huh? You have to scour for those perfect deals, both online and offline.
Exactly. And here's another nugget. Start your shopping early. Seriously, if you delay, you run the risk of impulsive purchases, which can really derail your budget later on. Shopping early gives you the time to compare prices and avoid that last-minute rush. It also helps spread out the expense.
I really like that idea. It's a bit like planning a big vacation. Book early to get the best deals rather than waiting until the last minute and paying through the nose.
Spot on. And another practical strategy is to always make a detailed shopping list before you even start browsing. Write down exactly what you need and, if you can, approximate prices. That way you're locked into buying what you truly need. No wandering into impulse buy territory.
I do wonder though, is it really that easy to stick to a list when you're in the midst of holiday ads and all those bright displays in stores?
You raise a good point, and honestly, it's challenging sometimes. But having that list makes it at least easier to resist temptation. Plus, most people find that if we remain disciplined, we can really avoid overspending. The key is self-discipline, and perhaps even a few reality checks as you shop.
Yeah, right. And they say sometimes it's like your list is your best friend during the holiday chaos.
Absolutely. And while we're on, let's discuss the whole online versus offline shopping debate. You see online channels such as Amazon offer huge discounts, but don't forget to consider shipping costs. Offline stores might offer coupons or additional deals,
Definitely,
plus you get to see what you're buying. So it's about weighing the pros and cons of each.
that comparison is indeed critical. It's interesting because sometimes the expected savings online might be offset by unforeseen fees like shipping or handling.
Exactly, which is why price matching is a cool feature in many stores nowadays. If you find a lower price elsewhere, they might just match it. Demo, it's all about being a savvy shopper.
Yeah, agreed.
You won't believe what I just found out. Check this out. My neighbor asked me a few days ago, "Are you paying off your mortgage the old school way or the new way?" I said, "What you are talking about." He tells me the old way, 30 years of mortgage payments with over $300,000 just in interest. Or the new way. There is a financial program that Debt Free Made Easy offers, which enables anyone to pay off their 30-year mortgage in just 5 to 7 years and save more than $190,000 in interest. Really, yes, I am for real 100% guaranteed. Here's the best part. There's no refinancing, no changes to your budget, and no changes to your lifestyle. Incredible. I was curious, so I checked it out for myself. The results? My 30-year mortgage and all my other debts will be completely eliminated in just 7.4 years, and I'll save over $219,000 in interest, which goes back into my pocket. I will be debt-free and living life on my own terms. Listen to me. If you're trapped in the old way, see how much time and money Debt Free Made Easy can save you. It's quick, easy, and life-changing. The banks do not want you to know this, but don't let them know I told you. The secret is out. Scan the code or click the link below and start getting some of this money back today.
Now, another point that's often mentioned is using credit cards wisely during the holidays. What's your take on that?
Yes, credit cards can be beneficial if used correctly. They offer rewards like cash back or points, but the trick is to always pay off the balance fully every month. Otherwise,
Right.
interest charges can quickly eat into your savings. I even heard it likened to using a tool. If not handled properly, it can backfire.
I do, however, feel some caution is warranted there. I mean, some might argue that even a little bit of overspending on credit can lead to long-term issues if you're not monitoring it.
That's a fair critique, and it's important to really track everything closely. Tools like budgeting apps or even a simple spreadsheet can work wonders for keeping you on track, especially throughout the busy season.
And let's not forget the creative, sometimes personal way to cut costs. Homemade gifts. That's another tip mentioned quite emphatically.
Right. Homemade gifts aren't just about saving a few bucks. They add that personal touch that makes the holiday season so special. Whether it's knitting a scarf, baking cookies, or making a photo album, these gifts carry extra
Yeah,
love
absolutely.
and they help keep your spending in check.
I love that concept. It truly shifts the focus from material spending to emotional connection and creativity.
Yeah, it's really a win-win situation. You stay within your financial means and give something truly heartfelt. And speaking of staying within means, tracking your spending plays a big role, almost like keeping a diary of every purchase.
Right. Setting up alerts on your app or using spreadsheets can help ensure you don't blow past the budget you set for each category.
Exactly. And this also applies to holiday travel. Many people forget that travel can be a huge chunk of holiday expenses, so it's smart to set a separate travel budget, do your research on transportation, accommodations, and even look for credit card travel rewards to help lower the cost.
Yeah. Seems like every aspect of the holiday season, gifts, food, travel, needs its own mini budget. Balancing them all is quite the juggling act.
It really is. And on top of that, monitoring holiday debt is critical. Keep a close eye on credit card balances and avoid taking on too much debt. You don't want post-holiday financial stress overshadowing the festive
Right.
spirit.
So, overall, it sounds like the tips we've covered really boil down to knowing your income, setting clear, realistic spending limits, planning your categories, and then staying vigilant throughout the season.
That's a perfect summary. Set a holiday spending cap, plan out your spending categories, shop early, stick to a detailed list, and be strategic with deals and credit card usage. Also, using homemade gifts whenever possible is a smart twist that underscores personal creativity and
Yep,
savings.
exactly. I just have to respectfully challenge one aspect. Do you really think that all of us can manage such precise tracking? Especially when, life gets in the way? Sometimes unexpected expenses pop up.
That's a valid point. Budgeting isn't about perfection, it's about awareness and adjustment. If unexpected expenses come up, you can tweak your plan. It's flexible. The goal is to create a roadmap that ensures financial stability,
Yeah, that makes
not
perfect
to add
sense.
stress.
So in the end, it's really about making smart, intentional choices to enjoy the holidays without the burden of financial regret.
Absolutely. It's about celebrating with joy and at the same time taking care of your future. With a bit of planning and discipline, you can have a holiday season that's both festive and financially sound, a true stress-free holiday.
Right. Thanks for breaking it down so well. I'm definitely getting some ideas on how to refine my own holiday plans this year.
Anytime. Remember, it's like you're crafting your own little financial masterpiece, bit by bit, decision by decision, to ensure your holidays are sweet in every way, not bitter on the
Yeah,
bank
exactly.
account.
Well, I've learned a lot today. Cheers to being smart with holiday spending and making sure our celebrations remain joyful and debt-free.
Cheers to that. Here's wishing everyone a beautifully balanced holiday season full of festive fun and sound financial decisions.
Hi, I'm Sarah. Overwhelmed by debt? There's a proven way out. Debt-free, made easy, transforms debt into money back in your pocket. Eliminate all debt fast, without refinancing or consolidation. Proven results since 2004, over $2.8 billion eliminated. Thousands have eliminated mortgages, credit cards, auto, student, and personal loans. No refi, no consolidation, just results. Our Debt Crushers AI software eliminates all debt. Fast, simple, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. I have eliminated $275,000 of my own debt. Scan or click on the link below to start putting your money back into your pocket. Eliminating debt since 2004.
Thanks so much, Billy, for guiding us through another wonderful show. And to our amazing listeners, thank you for tuning in to the Wealth Beyond Debt show. If you found today's conversation valuable, please hit like, share this episode, and help more people learn holiday budgeting. We'd also love to hear from you. Drop a comment with topics you'd like us to cover next. We're all in this together, fighting against the big banks and putting your money back in your pockets. Creating and sticking to a holiday spending budget is essential for enjoying the festive season without the stress of financial strain. By setting clear spending limits, prioritizing needs over wants, and tracking expenses, you can ensure that your holiday celebrations remain joyful and within your means. Remember, the true spirit of the holidays is about connection and gratitude, not about how much you spend. With careful planning and mindful choices, you can make the most of the season while maintaining financial health.